today we are going to make a little stairs like this stairs, and it's very simple. And for the line you need to just a few lines, which is pretty easy, and I will explain it and make a new one using a blank paper. For the paper you need, I recommend you to use a thicker paper because it keeps folding, and if you fold it for too many times, when you are using a paper that is not thick enough, it's easy to break, and you cannot be fold for too many times. Okay, let's go. First of all, for few tools you need the cutter, which is used to cut the paper. I not really recommend you to use the scissors because for the scissors it's not suitable for just making a line in the middle. Also, some pen, well, you can use pencil, which you can erase if you make any mistake with eraser. But I think it's better to use pen when you are careful and not making any mistakes. You can make this. You can use the pen because they are having different color, and it can let you to identify which line you need to cut, or just making a reference, or it is just let you to fold. And because I make it a few times, so I'm using pen this time. And let's go. First of all, you need to know is that for crease, it will form a square shape here. For every folding thing, it will create a square or a rectangle here. And in this case, we see the stairs, basic of stairs, and then it is for the board. At the back side is also a hole that is in the same shape, and you can think about it. It is just this plane is moved forward for a few distance, and it will be easier for you to think why this works. And also we can make a few layers, and so that you can, but you need other skills to make a few layers, because it's not the same for the first layer that you make this. And let's go. First of all, you need to know which you are folding first, which means that the first thing you need to do is to find out how you want to fold it up, because you can fold it in different, there's two paper and it can be different length and the width. Okay, let's go. And I'm going to fold it in half, so I'm making crease for it. Also, you can measure it using ruler, but it is faster for me. And this is a reference line, the middle line. The blue pen equals to the reference line. And for the first reference line, I think it is the platform that you are folding, and each line, because when there is a few layer, this line will move up or down in order to make a different layer. And also, I will recommend you to make a line in the middle. Well, this line is not necessary, but it is easier to let you to find out how the length you can make this easier. Okay, just like that. This is the line that stick to the platform, that stick to the bottom of the paper, and this is the line that is used for you to measure the length you need to draw. Okay, well, you can make some line on it to show that how the length, but you can also stick a ruler here to find out which layer you are making. Okay, first of all, we have to make this platform that is making it become a 3D thing. And also something we need to know is that every line of this is identical. It's also, all of them are 3 cm, so that it can make a layer so that you can make this layer hold into a same layer in the same length and make it in parallel. Because when you are not making it in the same length, it's easy to having some problems, such as when you are folding up, there would be some crease that you don't want, and you will ruin the whole thing. As you know, you can see that there is no line. Every line is connected to two things, which means that, for example, this line is connected to the shape you're making in the back. So it's pretty okay, and we can cut it now. Remember, there. This is the 6th drape you are making, and you are extending it, making the plane come forward. And let's make it. I have to cut it now. Okay, we are for every red line. I just cut it. You can see. Let's take it back. You can see that every line is just like making a zigzag, so that it can connect up and don't, and it can fold up properly. If I recommend that you are folding the basic shape first and then making this straight. Oops, I cut it for a bit mistake, but it is still okay because it's not a big mistake, and it's just a few millimeters, and it's not really that obvious. Remember which side you want. Of course, I can make in this layer, but you can also make in the front. All the thing you need to do first is to fold it through the reference line. Just this reference line. For the first reference line, you need to fold it up so that it will show up. Okay, and let's fold up through it. Yeah. Is that beautiful? Also, I would like to tell you something that I first made it, and something you have to be careful not to make mistake on it, is that firstly you have to keep all of this strip in the first layer, in the same layer, and they should be the same length, identical, or else something bad will happen, such as I make this and then it will fold up in different ways, and then the whole thing is ruined and it cannot show up a beautiful results. And also for the reference line, this is only for the first layer. If you want to make a second layer, I will make another video to show that, but in this line it's just make for the second layer, or the first layer, sorry, for the first layer. And then you can see that it is formed of several rectangle, and it's just, you can think it in different ways, is that this plane and this plane, and then it's just moving it forward, plane moving it forward, and so that there is some strip linking it in order to hold it up, and which makes this. And this is the end of my video. I hope that you like this video. Like and subscribe. I hope that you can also make a design for yourself and for your friend and put it at home. It's pretty nice, and maybe make a house. I think it would be great. And goodbye.